Hi, guys. Welcome back for another pick a card reading. So, this is going to be a love reading, and we're going to ask Spirit, how do they think you feel about them? So, we have here three card options. Simply choose from left to right. Group one, group two, group number three. Hi, group number one. Let's begin with your reading. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number one. Justice in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh. Five of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. I will read this in upright. Two of Pentacles. And then Emperor. Oh, wow. Overall energy, you got the Five of Cups. So this is very straightforward, group number one. Your person thinks that you really feel frustrated, disappointed, or sad about how things are or how they actually behave towards you. A lot of them, they're thinking that you're really mad or that you feel very much wounded or hurt over what has transpired in your relationship. Some of them, they're actually thinking with the Ace of Cups in reverse that you don't feel the same way about them anymore. Okay. And if they are indeed really guilty, because I'm hearing the word guilt, I tell you, they can't blame you for having all of these feelings and emotions. Because again, I'm drawn to the Justice in reverse. Justice in reverse is talking about someone doing something inappropriate to another person. So I really feel that some of them, they are also very much guilty about that with this Nine of Swords over here. And so they're thinking that you feel really bad about it, all right? They're thinking that you hated them so much. To them, they also think that you felt abandoned with the Five of Pentacles. And they're not the Emperor just yet. Because the Emperor is somebody who's very responsible, somebody who actually takes action, all right? Somebody's not wishy-washy. The Emperor is a leader, so he knows what to do, and he takes action without thinking twice. So yeah, I feel that your person thinks that you are really disappointed, that you're really hurt over it, and they're thinking that because of what they did, you don't feel the same way anymore about them. Wow. All right, let's try to pull up another set of cards. How do they think you feel about them? Abandonment. Are you freaking kidding me? I was just talking about that because you got the Five of Pentacles. And Five of Pentacles is also an abandonment card, all right? It talks about feeling left out in the cold. So yeah, this is what they think you feel. That they've abandoned you, okay? Let's see. Oh gosh, look at that. Mental conflict. Whoa, this is also what they think you feel about them. They think that you were also confused, okay? Or they made you feel confused. And I won't be surprised because you got the Nine of Swords earlier. Somebody's actually really asking so many questions. Somebody is actually really feeling frustrated, not knowing what to do, or where is this heading? Where is this going? Some of you probably got ghosted even, all right, since we're seeing two cards about being left out in the cold. Either this person suddenly walked away without telling you why. Wow, all right, let's try to pull it more. Air sign. And then he got Two of Swords. So for some of you guys, either your person is an air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because he got the Two of Swords, which is another air energy. For others of you, this can be your person. And yeah, air signs, especially the King and the Queen of Swords, they're actually perceived as someone who's heartless or cold or emotionally detached. So either this is also what they think you feel about them, that you're actually already, feeling cold towards them, okay? Or you don't care about them anymore because of how they treated you or how you felt about the relationship. Yeah, because you got the soul cage. And I'm drawn to the keyword restriction. Okay, so they think that you feel as if that there's no clear direction into this partnership, that everything else is kind of like dark. Because again, you got the mental conflict card, and I feel that this is also what you felt, or you felt as if that, yeah, I'm lost, I'm confused about this partnership. I don't know, where is this going? And I won't be surprised if your person as well, group number one, is confused even. Okay? It could be that you guys are also mirroring each other. But let's see. How do they think you feel about them? School, exams. Okay. This school exams card is actually talking about inadequacy. Okay? So again, it's quite related to the Five of Pentacles card that you got earlier. That something is actually missing, all right? For some of you, they're thinking that because of how they actually behaved towards you or how they treated you, it actually made you feel less. It actually made you question yourself whether, am I not good enough for this person? I'm really getting that. But for some of you guys, what I also heard with the school and exams card is that there's competition, okay? Some of you maybe either got really pissed off because this person is probably entertaining other people, or it somehow made, yeah, some of you, not all of you, jealous. I also got that. But let's see. How do they think you feel about them? Yeah. You got well-deserved reward. That is also the Nine of Pentacles card. So I really feel that your person thinks that you feel as if that either, yeah, they really don't want a commitment, because Nine of Pentacles talks about a person who enjoys their freedom, okay? For some of you, they're also kind of like thinking that maybe you don't want to be in a relationship with them, or that you're actually not open to be in a committed partnership with them. All right? It's either of those two things. But let's see. Maybe you guys are working with this person because you got the professional assistant. So either you are inquiring about someone in the workplace. It could be a boss. I don't know. I'm suddenly getting that. So I feel that, yeah, especially now that we got the back and forth card, this is actually what they think you feel. So again, two things, because roles can be switched. Either they think that you feel confused, like what I said, you feel confused whether should you guys continue to be in a serious and really romantic, partnership. Maybe if you guys are actually working together. For some of you, you're probably kind of like either not sure, undecided if you guys are going to be, yeah, starting a workplace romance. All right. That's what I'm picking up. But for others of you, what I'm actually hearing with these two cards, they feel that maybe, all right, you were upset, you were frustrated because they're not really showing you that they're also into you. If it's actually them who's doing this, being in this back and forth energy, they're thinking this is actually what made you feel confused or really upset, like you don't know where you stand. Like, am I just your colleague, or is this just a working relationship? Or do you also feel something for me romantically? Wow. All right, let's see what else. You got the magic stream. Okay, so with the magic stream, I'm getting an overflow of emotions, especially with a body of water here. And then we have here this waterfall. Two things again. I'm hearing that for some of you guys, they think that there are a lot of feelings or emotions that you wish you could actually say, but you can't. Or it could just mean that your person thinks that, yeah, you were being emotional about the entire situation. All right, let's try to pull it more. But I also heard, especially with these three cards, they think that you feel that they are not ready to be in a partnership, maybe because they care more about their job. That's why they're trying to hold back their feelings. Okay. That's another message that's coming through. Yeah, change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. That's exactly what I was just talking about earlier around directions, because some of you were really confused. And this is also what they think that you were feeling really, confused about the entire situation. And that's because they're not making a move towards you. Remember the Emperor card? Like what I said, the Emperor takes action. But we're seeing now with this back and forth card that they probably are hesitant. They're holding themselves back. Remember the restriction keyword. So I feel this is actually what made a lot of you feeling confused. Some of you are also feeling upset. This is what they think because of there's not much movement going on in the connection, whether you guys are dating or even not, all right? There's not much movement. The connection is not growing. And for the connection to move towards the next level, it should be a two-way thing. That's more of like what I'm picking up. It should be the both of you doing their part to demonstrate that, hey, all right, let's take this to the next level. I'm interested in you. All right. But I'm picking up a lot of restriction, a lot of holding back. Okay. Wow. All right. Let's try to pull up another set of cards. How do they think group number one feels about them? Okay. Spirit of gratitude and then let it go. Well, this one is actually pretty good. For some of you guys, I'm picking up that your person thinks that, yeah, you've realized with the school and exams, you've realized that this is actually not worth it, that maybe um, it's best for you guys to just part ways, that maybe you deserve someone better. I keep on hearing that. So they think that you feel as if that this is not going anywhere. So that's why you are looking at other options, maybe, or that there's actually another person out there who is more than willing to commit to you guys. And I feel that your person really thanks you as well for the wonderful moments that you both shared. But for some of you with this let it go card, I feel that this is also what they think you feel. All right. That it's best to just let go of them. Or since this is not going anywhere anyway, that it's best for you guys to part ways. That it's not worth it. Whoa. All right. Let's try to pull it more. Oh, yeah. Attachment. Okay. Let's pull up another card. Focus, although it came out in reverse. Leadership. Exactamundo. That's why I was actually highlighting the Emperor card earlier, because the Emperor is a leader, right? And as a leader, you are clear with what is it that you want, okay? You're not going to be wishy-washy about it. You're not going to feel scared to make a move, all right? Because you're confident. You're not even afraid to take some risk or to take a chance, all right? And this is what they think you feel about them, that they're not the Emperor. For others of you, I'm getting here that with this focus, which originally came out in reverse, they think that you feel that they are not interested in you anymore as well. Or it could be the other way around. They think that you are not interested in them because of these things that we've discussed. With the attachment, two things. All right? Because again, this is a general reading. For some of you guys, they think that you are still kind of like feeling attached to them, that it's hard for you to let things go. But I'm also hearing that the attachment is more like, yeah, the frustration, the anger, or the resentment that you may have felt because of how things, transpire between you both. Plus, if I'm also going to be reading this intuitively, you see her, this lady holding this mask. So what I'm actually hearing from spirit is that your person thinks that you really feel as if that they are not being very authentic, since they are in this back and forth energy. They're holding back their feelings. They're not being very open and honest with you. Whoa. All right. Let's try to pull up more. What else, spirit? How do they think you feel about them? I can't believe this. He got the round and round, which is similar to the card change. And I'll tell you why. Because round and round card is kind of about stuck energy. All right. That things are not progressing. Things are actually not growing. And so this is what they think you feel. And this is what most probably made you also feel confused and upset. Like, where is this going? I'm not seeing any clear direction of where is this going. Okay. And that's because, again, there is a need for some changes to happen. But if the both of you are going to be in this back and forth energy, most especially if this person is also doing that, they're not making a move, they're not taking any initiative, because again, you got the leader card, then there's no growth in the relationship. And so I really feel, group number one, that your person is quite aware of these things. I feel that they're guilty, okay? And that's why a lot of them, they're thinking that because you were upset or you were frustrated with how things are, you've decided to let them go. All right, let's try to pull it more. Yeah, I was just talking about letting go, and you got the voyage, right? Oh my gosh. I'm also hearing something, okay? Two things that I'm hearing based on the image of the mother whale and the baby whale. There's something about um, immaturity, all right? So either they think that you feel frustrated because they're not being very mature about things. Number two, there's something about dependency or being needy, all right? I'm also getting that. Because again, it's a general reading, so it could be that for some of you, they think that you feel as if that they're so clingy or that they're so attached to you, and it kind of like, yeah, made you feel really awkward. But that could be for very few of you. But this is more of like you realizing that since this is not going anywhere anyway, what's the point? All right. Because things are not moving. You guys are actually kind of like feeling stuck where you are. And this has pushed some of you to leave with a voyage card. Wow, I can't believe this. Let's see what else. How do they think you feel about them? Yeah. For some of you guys, I'm picking up that there are some sort of like, yeah, I don't think it's language barriers because this card is talking about cultures, roots, ethnicities, but this is most probably for those who are resonating with you are inquiring about a person from a different culture. Maybe it's a long distance relationship. That's why I'm getting travel here with a voyage card. So if that's the case, in which this person is from a different culture, or you guys are probably in a long distance relationship, what they're actually thinking about how you feel is that maybe you guys are not really going to mix well because of those differences, or because again, I don't think it's language barrier, but it's more of like, yeah, difference in culture, all right, beliefs. There's something about that. They're probably not sitting well with you and also with them. I'm also hearing, especially that you got the round and round. Some of you are probably upset. Like, we are in a long distance relationship for how many years now, and yet you never initiated to see me. I don't know who is this for, but I heard that. I don't know, but I really got that. Like, somebody's feeling upset. Like, we've been dating, or we are actually, yeah, have been talking online, or we are in this long distance relationship for quite some time already, but you never initiated to see me in person, that you are really interested to get to know more about me, or that you're going to visit where I am right now, or at least we're going to meet together somewhere, I don't know who's that for, but I really got that too. Wow. All right. Juicy. Let's try to pull it more. How do they think group number one feels about them? Fearless love. Psychic connection. All right. Based on these three cards, what they're actually showing me as well, they think that you feel, still drawn to them for some of you. All right. They're also thinking that maybe they are also trying to pull away, even though the connection is so intense, that they're the ones who are afraid to take a leap of faith or to take a chance, because that's actually what this fearless love card is all about. Yeah, I'm really picking up, especially now that we have the psychic connection. This is actually a really strong connection between you and this person, okay? There's so many intense feelings. You really felt so much connected to each other. Even what it says here, your communication goes beyond more than words, right? Let's try to pull up more. Yeah. They really feel that you decided to walk away from this connection or to disconnect from this connection. This is what they think you feel. Oh my gosh, you got the soulmate because you got the psychic connection. And then he got the attraction, although it came out in reverse. So I really feel that regardless of the labels, whether this is actually a soulmate or whatever, but definitely it's a psychic connection. It is a strong spiritual connection. Your person thinks that you feel as if that maybe it's best for you guys to just part ways, or that you decided to disconnect from them. Okay. They're also thinking that maybe you're no longer interested or attracted to them anymore. Wow. All right. Let's try to pull up another set of cards. The chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, codependency. Are you freaking kidding me? That's why I heard dependency when I saw the voyage card. So for some of you, this is what they think that you feel. All right. That they're clingy or that they are actually, so needy. But it can also be switch. All right. For some of you with this fear of abandonment, this is also what they think, that maybe you were the one, especially for those who are watching this video, in which you were the first one to leave the connection. They're thinking that maybe you have fear of abandonment because, like what I always say, a person who has abandonment issues, they're usually the first one to leave the connection. And the reason why they do that, because they don't want to feel the pain of being abandoned again. So they would definitely be the first one to initiate leaving the connection first. So for some of you, this is actually what they think that you feel, all right? Or they feel as if that you were really upset because they abandoned you, all right? Or they just left you without any explanation, or they just went MIA, okay? That could also be another possibility. For some of you, they're thinking that you got tired of chasing. Maybe in the past, this is what you have been doing. You're always the one pulling up some effort for this relationship or this connection until you got tired because, there's not much progress going on in this relationship. And so you decided to retreat. You decided to stop chasing. That's another message that's coming through. Yeah, cutting ties, moving on. I can't believe this. This is exactly what I was just talking about earlier. So they really think that you feel as if that it's best for you guys to part ways, that this is not worth it. You're moving on, or you're trying your very best to move on from this because you're tired of chasing. Oh my gosh, you got the snake. And it says competition. Oh my gosh. What did I tell you when I saw the school and exams card? Because the school and exams card is also talking about competition. Like somebody felt as if that they always needed to compete to prove their value and worth. All right. There may be also some sort of like jealousy involved here. So they think that you feel jealous. If this is a third party situation as well, because I'm getting that for some of you, that's it. They also feel that you were jealous that they are still not doing anything about the relationship that they have with this other person. Okay. And because it's not going anywhere, you have decided to pull away. All right. What? I can't believe this. I'm also hearing change, okay? Because the snake is also representing change because they try to shed their skin, right? So they also feel that they think that they've also changed, all right, all of a sudden. Maybe at the beginning stages of the partnership or the connection, they were so, yeah, passionate towards you. They seem so interested in all that, but then they actually became cold. Hmm. That could another be, a huge possibility for some of you. Okay, masculine. How do they think group number one feels about them? Yeah, something about commitment issue. Whoa. And there's also something about career. So I really feel that for some of you, you are inquiring about a person in the workplace. And then he got ancestor guides. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm actually seeing. Some of them, they're actually thinking that you feel upset or you were disappointed because they're not, embracing the energy of the emperor. And the emperor, like what I said, is a leader, and you got the leadership card, right? They're not really taking any action. And the masculine's role is to take action. The feminine's role is to receive, okay? The doer should be the masculine. So they think that you feel upset about that they're not really doing their part, or they're not making any effort, they're not taking action. For some of you with this contracts, career, and commitments card, I'm getting here, let's start off with career. They think that you actually feel as if that, it's actually the career that's getting in the way. That's why I'm picking up third party, because third party, not necessarily a person, it can be the work. That is a third party, all right? But for some of you with this commitments keyword over here, either they are also in a relationship already, or it could also be that they're afraid of commitment. That's why there's a lot of back and forth energy going on. But you got the ancestor guides here, all right? So I'm really picking up very strongly that, for whatever is happening in this situation between you and this person in your mind, your ancestors, your guides, all right, are really protecting you, okay? That's more of like what I'm picking up. Even though the connection is so freaking beautiful or intense, but I'm really getting that, there are a lot of blockages. There are a lot of issues here about this relationship between you and your person. I'm hearing as well that, you met this person, part of the contract, okay? It's for you and this person to learn some lessons, such as abandonment issues, how to work on that or to heal from that first. For others of you, codependency. Okay, so before we wrap things up, let me just pull up some messages from this person. I'll be pulling up 3 from this deck and another 3 from another deck, okay? So it's a total of 6 cards. What are the messages from Group 1's person? I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. So for some of you, this is what you need to know about your person. Okay, they're feeling unworthy of having love in their life. They're feeling lost and confused themselves. See? Just like what I told you guys. I feel that your person is confused as well. All right. If you are confused, they are also confused. Next message from your person. This situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. He got the mental conflict. It is draining me. Wow. So for some of you, that's the message from your person. Another one from this deck. Let's see. I cannot give you what you want or deserve. I am sorry. Yeah, and that is matching to what we also saw earlier with the cards that we pulled up for you, group number one. And maybe that's why some of you already decided to pull away from this connection because it's not going anywhere. You probably kind of like already felt that, yeah, things around this situation is just really confusing and yeah, it's really stagnant. So your person is saying, I cannot give you what you want or deserve. I am sorry. Let's pull up 3 more cards. What else, Spirit? Any messages from group one's person? Why do I deserve someone like you? So again, there's something about worth. Haven't you noticed that? I feel that for some of you guys, you are dealing with a person who needed to work on self-worth or value within themselves, okay? So yeah, for some of you guys, they feel as if that you deserve someone better. So that's why they're saying, why do I deserve someone like you? I can't talk to you right now. That's their message. And one more card, please. All right. I can't come to you now. Wow. Haven't you noticed, group number one, your person's energy is also quite blocked off, okay? I mean, come on, look at that. I can't talk to you right now. I can't come to you right now. So again, I feel that your person has a lot of issues. Internal struggle is more of like what I'm picking up. They're feeling lost. They're feeling confused. And maybe that's why your guides are saying that there is a reason why you need to pull away. Because if this person is already feeling conflicted and all that, it could definitely create a negative impact on you, on your situation, even on your mental and emotional health. That's why, sometimes we may not understand it at first, but there's always a reason for everything, okay? If this person isn't able to work on these issues, then I tell you, group number one, you cannot expect for the situation to grow, all right? Unless, of course, this person is more than willing to heal from those triggers or from the things that is actually creating a blockage, and being more open to receive love even or to give love to someone. So there you go, group number one. I hope you enjoyed this reading and I'll see you again next week. Bye, guys. Hi, group number two. So let's find out, how do they think you feel about them? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective we chose, group number two. Ace of Wands. Awakening. Cards are flying out. What is this card? Okay. Four of Wands in reverse. Three of Pentacles. Page of Swords. And then Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords. Wow. I'm hearing a lot. Wow. So only take what applies, all right? Since this is a general reading. So for some of you, your person thinks that you feel upset or you're mad with this Ace of Wands. There's something about anger, or there's actually something about, resentment here. And so they really think that you're still mad at them, or that you were really hurt over what has happened between you both, and that you're still thinking about the things that they have done, and you were really unhappy about it, okay? For some of you, they think that you actually felt as if that it's best to just leave this connection. I'm also getting that because I'm drawn to the Four of Wands in reverse, all right? And it shows a woman heading out of the door. So this is also what they think that you feel, that you have decided to just leave the connection. You had this wake-up call. You realized that, I'm seeing a lot of red flags, because Page of Swords is a vigilant person, somebody who's actually also observing a certain type of situation. So they feel that maybe you kind of like picked up some red flags in this relationship or in this connection that made you decide to just leave it, all right? Or say to yourself, this is not worth it. I don't know who's that for, but I really got that. And then for some of you, what they also think that you feel about them is that, with the Nine of Swords, you were frustrated, or you are still frustrated about how things are. Some of them, they're actually thinking that you are confused, because Nine of Swords is somebody who spends a lot of time thinking, trying to find truth, trying to find clarity about this partnership. Yeah, because you also got the Two of Pentacles there. So there's really something about confusion. There's really something about which is which. What's going to happen here? What should I do? Should I stay in this connection, or should I actually leave this partnership? So I'm getting that some of them, they're thinking that you are still unsure of what to do, okay? Whether it is to stay in the partnership, or to hold on to this connection, or leave. Wow. All right, let's try to pull up another set of cards. How do they think you feel about them? Ooh, cards are flying out. My gosh. I noticed that whenever cards are flying out, two things, either excitement, or for others of you, anger. All right. And we just talked about that. So they think that you are still angry or mad. So let's actually check out the cards that flew. Oh my gosh, because you got the karmic card. Okay. Oh my gosh, you got the harm card. Oh boy. And then he got the struggle card. Are you freaking kidding me? No wonder cards are really flying out violently. So for some of you, not all of you, okay, because this is a general reading, you may be dealing with a karmic, okay? And no wonder he got the Page of Swords, because the Page of Swords is somebody who's cautious and vigilant. So I'm really picking up that somebody watching this pile or this group, you were probably the one who decided to walk away from the connection because you saw the red flags, or you probably noticed that, oh my gosh, this is toxic. I can't stand this anymore. All right. So they're actually kind of like thinking that you feel really cautious, or you were really trying to, kind of like avoid them, or not interested to talk to them anymore because of what they did. Either they actually really did hurt you with a harm card. And you got the struggle card. So I really feel that this is also what they think that you feel, that you were feeling heavy about the entire situation between you and them. And that's why they're kind of like saying that maybe you've decided to pull away, you've decided to walk away from this connection because of what they actually did towards you. All right. And look at this lady over here. She's happily, skipping towards the door. Like you're happy to leave the connection for some of you. All right. And again, this is what they think you feel. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's try to pull up another set of cards. Are you kidding me? I'm hearing that right now. Not for all of you, but I'm hearing that somebody watching this group, you probably thought at first that this was your twin flame. I keep on hearing that, only to realize later on that this is a karmic partnership. You know me, I really don't want to deal with labels or use labels rather, but yeah, I'm getting that very, very strongly. You got the triumph. Okay. So yeah, they really, think that you feel victorious, or that they also think that you feel as if that you're happy without them. That's more of like what I'm hearing with this triumph card. Maybe at first you were undecided, you were really unsure whether to hold on to this connection or to leave the partnership. But they're thinking that you've decided to leave anyway, and that is actually a better decision for you instead of holding on to this partnership. Interesting. What else? Confession. Someone has to tell you something. Okay. Are you freaking kidding me? Look at that. Caution, secrecy, and wary. Okay. So I'm hearing two things. Number one, and this is not for all of you since this is a general reading, for some of you guys, your person thinks that there is something that either you weren't telling, okay, or you have decided to be cautious. Because again, I'm going to use the word caution, that you're really, really vigilant. You're really kind of like putting all of your guards up, okay, and that you don't want to deal with them anymore, all right? For others of you, I'm hearing a different scenario. I'm hearing that this person thinks that you feel as if that they are not opening up to you, or that there are a lot of things that they have been hiding, okay, that they weren't able to express all of these things with a confession card over here, okay? So again, those are two separate scenarios. Only take what applies. For some of you, you probably think, and this is what your person thinks, you probably think that, oh, maybe they're hiding something, all right? Or they're not being very honest about how they truly feel. And the cautious one is actually this person in your mind, okay? So again, it can be switched. But for others of you, it's actually the viewer. They think that you are so vigilant, you're so cautious, you don't want to deal with them anymore, you've decided to walk away. I can't believe what I'm hearing. All right, let's try to pull it more. This is so interesting. It's a totally different energy from group number one, which is good. What else? How do they think you feel about them? Yeah, oh my gosh. Flying and falling. So the flying and falling card is actually talking about risk. So either this is also what they think you feel as if that this person is not taking a chance, they're afraid to take a risk. That's number one. Or number two, there's something about independence, there's something about freedom. Okay? Because look at this image of the lady. She felt so free. Like she released herself from something. And this is exactly what I got earlier. There is a huge possibility that some of you chose this group or pile. You were the one who pulled away from the connection because you saw the red flags. And in your mind, in your heart, you felt as if that this is not worth it. It's toxic. Okay? Whoa, I can't believe what I'm actually hearing. Okay, what else? How do they think you feel about them? Yeah, because you got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So again, that's talking about balance. So for some of you, they're actually thinking that you felt upset, you felt frustrated, that there's not much balance in this partnership. Maybe you were always the one who's showering attention, time, energy into this partnership, and you got really, really upset and tired and exhausted that you decided to pull away. Like, I can't stand this. There's a lack of balance in this partnership. And balance is the key, right? So that is it for some of you. Number two, I'm also hearing that they're actually thinking that you felt as if that you guys are total opposites. No wonder you got the sun and the moon, I believe. Yeah. So they're really thinking that you felt as if that you guys are polar opposites, or that this relationship is actually not worth it, or that you guys are not really compatible with each other. And again, this is what they think you feel. Man, I can't believe this. This is interesting. What else? How do they think you feel about them? Group number two. Okay. Increase. So I'm going to read that differently with the increase card. I'm more like picking up based on this image. They think that you felt as if that, again, there's something lacking. All right. There's something missing, which probably pushed some of you to go towards a different direction. Okay. Since you're probably seeing a lot of red flags, or you probably felt as if that there's a lack of balance in this connection, that maybe there's actually someone far more better than this person in your mind. Okay. Because I'm drawn to the crystals. And I suddenly heard like there are more fishes in the sea. So why should I waste my time on this connection? Knowing that I'm no longer happy, knowing that there's lack of balance, all right? There are a lot of red flags. So yeah, I'm getting that with that increase card. Let's try to pull it more. I can't believe this. I was just talking about it, and now you got the flying card and the wide open card. Well, look at this flying card. We see here this unicorn who got himself out of the maze. Again, I'm hearing the word freedom. So they think that you feel happy getting out of this relationship or this partnership. That's what they think that you feel. Like, finally, I'm out of this mess, or I'm out of, all of these, conflict, or all of these drama is also what I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah, I keep on hearing drama. So, not for all of you, but I really heard that you were really, put off by it because there's a lot of drama in this connection. And it really did push you to pull away from the relationship. You felt as if that all of your energies are being drained. And again, I keep on hearing it's not worth it. And instead of you feeling sad about this separation, they think that you feel so happy leaving this partnership. Okay. And I'm drawn to the maze because maybe there's a lot of confusion as well in this connection, which made you feel upset. And so you've decided to, walk away from this. I don't need this. I deserve someone better. I'm hearing that because you got the wide open card. This is you looking out and saying to yourself, oh my gosh, that's why I heard even there are more fishes in the sea. So why am I actually wasting my time, on this connection where there's actually a lot more reasons for me to feel bad or sad instead of feeling happy. There's really something about that. So yeah, they really think that you felt as if that it's best to walk away from this partnership or this connection, and that you might actually find someone far more better than them. You're keeping your options open with a wide open card. I can't believe this. All right, let's try to pull it more. How do they think you feel about them? Are you kidding me? The synchronicities of this reading for group number 2 is quite amazing. You got the balance in reverse again. So yeah, there's lack of harmony. Okay. That's what I'm getting with this balance in reverse. That's also what they think that you feel about them. There are a lot of drama. There are a lot of, more reasons to feel bad, like what I said. Because it's very important that you pay attention how a person makes you feel, right? Whenever you are around a person, or when it comes to the partnership or connection, is this person bringing out the best in you or the worst in you? So I'm kind of like getting that as well for group number 2. And this is probably what they think that you feel, that since it lacks harmony, peace, balance, that, yeah, it's not worth it. There's a lot of conflict, there's a lot of drama, and this is not what I want. This is not what I truly deserve. Okay. So I feel for group number 2, for a lot of you, you're the one who decided to pull away from the connection, okay? Now, you may want to check out other piles if this is actually not your story, but I'm kind of like getting for group number 2, it was the viewer who decided to pull away because you probably noticed that there are a lot of red flags already, okay? So anyway, let's move on to the next set of cards. How do they think you feel about them? Yeah, feeling the world. So they really think that you feel as if that you're not connecting. I'm hearing the word connection when I saw this image. So they think that you feel as if that you're not feeling the same way about them anymore. Some of you, you literally block this person. I'm hearing that, okay? Number 2, I'm hearing that you are actually talking about a person you met online. I'm also getting that. Or maybe you guys are geographically apart from each other. And so they feel as if that maybe this is also what you also think or feel, that, yeah, there is lack of connection. That you guys are not only geographically, apart from each other, but you guys are emotionally distant. Okay. There's something about that. I keep on hearing emotional distance. So yeah. Wow. All right. Try to pull it more. How do they think you feel about them? You got the seat. All right. So they think that you feel as if either this is what you feel, that they are cheaters, that they're not really honest and authentic or open. Okay. Because remember, you got the confession, right? This is exactly what I was just talking about earlier. So for some of you, you probably, felt that, oh, this person is sneaky. They're hiding something. They're actually not being very transparent and honest. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing that. Oh my gosh. Some of you, it's not because you found out that they are actually hiding something really huge. Like, for instance, you probably have a niggling feeling that maybe they are already in a relationship with someone, let's just say, or they have, a spouse, but they probably told you that they're actually single. I'm getting that as well. Most especially if it's actually somebody that you met online. I don't know who's that for, but I really got that. So, yeah. And if you're resonating with it, I tell you, your hunch or your gut instincts are on point. Okay. And so I really feel that this person's thinking that, oh my gosh, group number 2 probably found out that I already have, someone. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. There's so many information that I'm hearing for group number 2. But for others of you, again, with the deceit card, again, they feel, or they think that you really feel as if that they cannot be trusted. Okay, and that's why you've decided to pull away. You've decided to distance yourself from them. Oh my gosh. All right, what else? How do they think you feel about them? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? You got darkness, you got hunger. All right, so let's actually start off with the darkness. So they really think that you feel either scared. I'm hearing scared, all right? Because even the image of the rabbits, they get easily, scared, or they're actually very anxious animals. So they feel, or they think that you are actually really anxious about them, all right? Or that you are afraid to get near them. Because I'm really picking that up, that you've distanced yourself, you've decided to even cut ties, and you've decided to move away. You don't want to deal with them anymore. All right. But for some of you, I'm still picking up a different message here. They still think that you feel as if that no matter what happens, no matter how much you try to pull away from this connection or you try to avoid them, that you're still into them. Such ego. Oh my gosh. I really heard that, you guys. They still feel that even though you're trying to pull away from the connection, you were the one who walked away, you blocked them, you cut ties with them, they feel, all right, that you're still into them and that you miss them. My gosh, I can't believe what I'm hearing on this reading for group number 2. All right, let's move on to the next set of cards. How do they think you feel about them? Okay, you got financial discipline. For some of you, if this is actually somebody that you are still seeing, let's just say, or maybe you guys are still in a relationship, because I'm also picking that up. I'm hearing that right now from Spirit. All right, they think that you actually feel as if that they're not disciplined when it comes to their finances, or not to say that they're lazy, but they're actually not really good when it comes to handling their finances. So I'm hearing that for some of you. Try to pull it more. How do they think you feel about them? Yeah, see, look at that. Breathe. They really think that you feel as if that you're at peace now, that you are okay being on your own. That's actually the message that's coming through just by looking at this image. Look at this lady. She feels so calm, centered, all right? She feels at peace, all right? And this is what they think that you feel. That you're actually, yeah, happy without them anymore, all right? Oh my gosh. Most especially if there's a lot of drama. Because I really picked that up for group number 2. So for some of you, maybe you are actually inquiring about a person that you used to deal with from the past, was very toxic, okay? And you felt as if that, oh my gosh, this is way too much. I can't breathe, all right? It's so dramatic, it's so toxic. And so now that you've decided to walk away from this connection, you felt as if that you're at peace now, all right? And this is what they also think that you feel. Oh my gosh. All right, what else? Are you kidding me? You got inner peace. Oh my gosh. I feel that this card is also taught about that. Because we see here this image of a still lake, right? Like everything else is just peaceful. It's just still. And then you got inner peace over here. You got the breathe card. And we were just talking about that. You feeling centered, at peace with yourself. Oh my gosh. So this is definitely what they think you feel. That you're better off without them. Okay? Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. All right. Let's try to pull up another card. How do they think you feel about them? Authenticity. Okay. And then you got expansion. All right. Let's start off with authenticity here. All right. So, like what I said, since there's a lot of cards around secrecy, if you notice, right? And that's the beauty of pulling up cards from several decks, because there's definitely something Spirit wanted to highlight here. So, for some of you, maybe this connection really lacks transparency. All right. Like, I keep on hearing filtered. All right. There's so many things that are hidden. And I feel that this is what also pushed some of you to walk away or not to trust this person. I keep on hearing that there are trust issues here. So they think that you feel that, yeah, they're not being very authentic. They're not being very honest with you. There are a lot of lies because you got the deceit card. I can't believe this. And as for the expansion card, what I actually heard is that they think that you feel as if that this is not really growing. All right. That the connection will never grow. I even heard that your person thinks that you feel as if that you guys are polar opposites, that we're not really going to mesh well. You're the sun, I'm the moon. Okay? I'm getting that. You're black, I'm white. I'm just really getting that there's actually a huge difference. And maybe that's why they're thinking that maybe you don't feel that this is going anywhere, or you guys are actually not compatible with each other. All right? I can't believe what I'm hearing. Anyway, let's try to pull up more. How do they think you feel about them? Okay. Wow, even the reaching out came out in reverse. I can't believe this. Let's pull up two more. Whoa, what is this? Open your heart. And let's see this card that flew. Holiday. All right. So let's start off with reaching out. So what I'm hearing is this. They think that you feel as if that they're not reaching out. Okay? So again, it can be two scenarios here. Some of them, they're thinking that you felt as if that they're not reaching out. And that you're actually expecting at least, some sort of like an explanation coming from them or what. But that could be for a few of you, because the energy so far that I'm getting is actually the viewer who decided to pull away. Like, you don't want to deal with this person anymore. All right. Especially that this one also came out in reverse. So they think that you feel as if that you don't want to deal with them anymore. You don't want to talk to them anymore. All right. And that you don't want to open up anymore or deal, like what I said. You're avoiding any conversation. You're kind of like blocked off. All right. This is what they think that you feel. And with a holiday, it's like you've decided to take a break. You've decided to, again, still the same energy that I'm picking up of you deciding to pull away, to distance yourself from this connection. My gosh, I can't believe the synchronicity for this reading for group number 2. All right, let's try to pull it more. How do they think you feel about them? What is this? Okay, very soon. The very soon card is talking about clear decision. All right. So I feel that this is also what they think you feel. You feel as if that they're not actually being very decisive. There's a lot of inconsistency in the connection. Sometimes they're hot, sometimes they're cold. I'm also getting that. Or you kind of like, felt upset because they couldn't make up their mind. Right. And you decided to just pull away. Like, I can't just, wait for you to decide, because I'm drawn to this flying card. It's like you guys are just going round and round and round in circles, like nothing is happening. You felt confused because they're not being very clear with their decision about the direction of this partnership, let's just say, right? What else? Oh, okay. You got stay optimistic about your love life, and then you got the past life relationship. Oh yeah, because you got the karmic. So for some of you guys, because I even heard, honestly, when I saw these three cards at first, some of you probably thought at first, oh, this is my soulmate, or it's a twin flame connection, only to realize later on that it's a karmic partnership, okay? But regardless of the labels with the past life relationship, this person is somebody that you've dealt with before in your previous lifetime. And there's a reason why you met them, okay? There's definitely a reason as to why you cross paths again. There are lessons here. Now, with to stay optimistic about your love life, this is what I just said earlier. They're still hopeful, honestly. All right. But for others of you, it's the viewer. They still think that you are, optimistic that you guys can still work on this partnership. All right. But what I actually heard earlier is that they think that no matter how much you try to appear mad towards them, or you're trying to distance yourself from them or this connection, that you still like them, or that you are still thinking about them, and that maybe faith will fate will actually bring you back together. Oh my gosh. All right, let's pull up more. How do they think you feel about them? Oh, mirror. Mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. So what I'm actually getting here with the mirror card is that they're actually thinking that you have thought about this multiple times. You have thought about whether is this still worth it or not. That's really what I heard. Some of them, they think that you are still hurt, like what I said, that you are still wounded over this situation between you and them, about how they behave or how they actually treated you, or that you were triggered. Okay. That's more like what I'm picking up. And if I'm going to read this intuitively, look at that. There's actually birds flying. So there's something about freedom, really. They think that you felt as if that you are feeling more at peace now that you guys are not together, right? Or that you've totally released yourself from this connection. How do they think you feel? Let's see here. Cutting ties, moving on. See, I told you. This is really what they think you feel. That it's best for you guys to separate. That you are actually moving on from them. All right? That you're no longer interested, just like what I said. Ooh. All right. And then wedding rings. Oh, okay. All right. So this is not for all of you, but I'm actually hearing that for some of you, this person is probably already in a committed partnership. Okay. I even said that earlier, in which maybe this person, is kind of like guilty as well. That's the number one message I heard, that you probably found out that they are already in a committed partnership. Somebody actually hid the truth. Okay. That's really what I'm getting. And maybe you kind of like felt they're still kind of like confused, like how you found out about it. Maybe this is just for one person out there. All right. Like, how did she find out that I'm already with someone? I never told her. But they're actually thinking that maybe you kind of like pick up a lot of red flags already. That's why you've decided to walk away. That's number one. But it could be just for one or two people out there. Others of you, if they are already in a committed partnership when you met them, they're actually still thinking the same thing, that you've decided to walk away from this connection because, it's unhealthy. All right. And besides, they're actually showing me here that your person could not even decide anyway. And so you got tired and exhausted of waiting. All right. And you pulled away. And then lastly, with this wedding rings card, there's also something about, commitment, because I'm drawn to the rings. Okay. So they really feel that you actually, think that they could not commit to you, which pushed you to also release them. Wow. Let's try to pull up more. How do they think you feel about them? Oh, really? I'm hearing this for someone, not for all of you again. Gosh, there's a lot of messages for group number two, I notice. Um, for some of you guys, they probably found out that you are already in a committed partnership. Not for all of you. Whether you are already married. Yeah, I heard that for someone out there. Or at least you are in a committed partnership. And so they're actually thinking that, yeah, you felt happy now. You're feeling a lot more better now that you are with this person. And that's why you are feeling more at peace, that you've decided to move away from them because you found someone else. Not for all of you, okay? But yeah, I got that. What else? Yeah, sun, strength, empowerment. Karma. Are you freaking kidding me? You got the karmic card, now you got the karma card. And it says balance as well. All right. And then you got decision. Exactamundo. We were just talking about that. There's something about lack of decision here, or it could be that this person in your mind is, yeah, somebody who couldn't really make up their mind, they couldn't decide, and that's why some of you are really feeling upset, which pushed you to walk away from the connection because you can't, spend a lot of time waiting for them to make a decision. So yeah, that could also be one of the messages here based on these three cards. For some of you, this is you. You've decided to pull away because you realize that this is not worth it. You try to weigh things carefully with this weighing scale, all right? Which push you to decide not to invest into this relationship anymore because there's a lack of balance, or there's a lot of, yeah, opposite again with the balance, kind of like yin and yang, like there is, yeah, difference between you both, that you have realized that this is not going to work. All right, we're polar opposite, we're not compatible. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with these three cards. All right, so here's what we're going to be doing before we wrap things up. I'll be pulling up messages from this person, okay? Messages from their person for group number two. What is this? I am not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. For some of you, this is what they wanted to say, all right? They feel maybe as well that they're not enough for you, or they're not good enough for you, or that maybe you're expecting for them to do something that they cannot really do. So yeah, they felt pressured. Message for group number two from their person. I was afraid that you would reject me if I shared my feelings for you. Oh, that's why I got the confession and the secret card. All right. So this is also probably what they think you feel. All right. That maybe either, again, it can be switch. Either they feel that you're hiding, your feelings for them because you're afraid of rejection. Okay. Or it can be the other way around. But remember, this is their message for you. All right. It's actually this person who wanted to give you this message. They wanted to say that they're actually afraid that you would reject them if they share their feelings for you. And that's why they try to hide it from you. Okay. Okay. Let's get another one from this deck. I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. Okay. Well, for some of you, that's the message from your person, that they depend on you way too much, or that they have codependency issues. So let's pull up three more cards. before we wrap things up. What else? Any other message for group number 2 from their person? What is this? I need to figure myself out. That's why I got decision. Okay, that's their message. What else? Don't put up with my BS. So, yeah, well, I won't be surprised because there's a lot of heaviness. I also noticed that there's a lot of drama. Okay, let's pull up one last card. I have to let you go to find myself. That's another message for some of you from your person. So there you go, group number 2. I enjoyed this reading, actually. It's quite unique from group number 1. Yeah. But I certainly hope that, yeah, you were able to kind of like pick up about what they think you feel about them and the messages that they also wanted to share to you right now. So, yeah, I'll see you again next week, guys. Bye-bye. So, group number 3, it's actually your turn, and let's ask, how do they think you feel about them? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 3. Okay, you got Page of Swords. Then you have here 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Then you have the Empress in reverse. You have 2 of Wands. Three of Wands. And wow, you got the Tower. Bottom of the deck, you have Knight of Cups. Okay. So group number 3, this is what your person thinks that you feel about them. What your person is saying is that they think that you feel as if that this is also falling apart or the connection is not really, going anywhere. And the reason why I'm saying that, because I'm drawn as well to the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, all right? Some of them, they actually think that you feel as if that they're not doing their part. They're not initiating anything. They're not doing anything. Even with this 3 of Wands, all right, as well as the 2 of Wands, it's like there's lack of action. I keep on hearing that. And this is what's making you feel really crushed or really disappointed that they're not doing their part. For some of you, your person thinks that you feel as if that they are avoiding you, okay? Or that they're not willing to, kind of like compromise or work on this partnership. That's also what I'm hearing. I'm even drawn to this 2 of Wands card, and her back is turned away. So I really feel that your person also thinks that you felt as if that, that you guys are not seeing eye to eye anymore. And that you felt as if that there's distance, again, with the 3 of Wands. For some of you, maybe you and this person are also physically apart from each other. It could also be that they are living far away from you. And maybe they are kind of like not doing their part, like what I said, to even see you. Especially if this is a long distance partnership. I kind of like got that. I don't know if it's group 1 or group number 2. But yeah, maybe somebody's jumping from one pile to another. But if you're resonating with, this person is actually from a different country, we met online, it's a long distance relationship, then your person is actually thinking that you felt upset because they're not doing their part. They're actually not initiating any type of action to come and see you, all right, which caused the connection to fall apart. And with the Empress in reverse, this is also what they think that you feel. You feel as if that there's lack of abundance in the connection, all right? Because Empress in upright is all about abundance, growth, all right? And so I really feel that this is what they think that you felt about the connection or about them, which resulted to the crumbling down of the partnership. Plus, there's something about change, okay? So I really feel that your person thinks that you feel as if that things change between the both of you. That there's that, yeah, kind of like what I said, there's that awkward silence. I'm hearing that, or there's some sort of like a barrier between the both of you. All right, let's try to pull up another set of cards. Let's see what's going to come up here. How do they think that you feel about them? Lost. This is what they think that you feel. You feel lost. You feel really confused. Because again, maybe your person is definitely not taking action. All right. And I feel they themselves are aware about that. Because remember, Two of Wands, even in the traditional tarot, it shows a person in the balcony. They're thinking, they're planning, but they're not necessarily taking action yet. So there's actually a lot of waiting energy. And this is what probably made you feel confused or even lost. Spiritual strength. Okay. There's really something about decision here. All right. And so they're actually thinking that you felt really upset or frustrated because they couldn't also decide about where is this going or what do you want to happen between the two of us. That's also what I'm getting here. Some of them, they're actually feeling that you're struggling. I keep on hearing the word struggle just by looking at this image, all right? This is also what they think that you feel right now. Ooh, cards are flying out. Oh my gosh, really? So you got the divorce card. Now, this is not for all of you, but maybe there's actually somebody watching this group in which you are actually married to this person, okay? And so what this person is saying can be for just one person out there or two. If you are resonating with that you are still married to this person, then they're actually thinking that maybe you are unhappy and that you're really struggling in this partnership. And you're also feeling lost about where is this going? Will this really work? So they're actually thinking that you are thinking of breaking up with them or you're thinking of filing for a divorce. But for the rest of you, because that could just be for one or two people out there, what I actually heard with this divorce card, we're going to take the keyword breakup, okay? Again, still the same thing though, that since you're feeling lost, you're feeling confused about the situation, things, really change and you're struggling, you felt as if they can't put up with this anymore. They're thinking that you have decided to part ways with them or you have decided to just pull away and give up is more of like what I'm hearing. Give up on this relationship or in this partnership. Wow. All right, let's see. What else? How do they think you feel about them? Okay. You got the return of Aphrodite, and then you got the crane bag. So this is interesting because you got the breakup. So for some of you with the divorce or breakup card, if you're resonating more with we already broke up or we're separated right now, then they're actually thinking that you're still hopeful that you guys can still work on the partnership, or that things can still be healed. Because the crane bag is also talking about healing for me. And so they're actually thinking that maybe you're feeling as if that you guys can still work on this. You guys can still heal this relationship, and that you're still hopeful that they're going to come back. Okay. Again, there's really something about decision, because this card is also talking about choice. And you got a lot of cards around decision. So they really think that you feel as if that maybe either it's them who couldn't make up their mind, they're having a hard time, or they're struggling making a decision, whether it is for them to, give this another go, or to still reach out to you and see you. Yeah, that's what they think that you feel. Oh my gosh. All right, let's try to pull it more. House, buildings. So yeah, this house or buildings card is definitely talking about the status of the connection or the partnership. Either it is a mess, or things are actually not making any sense anymore, which is quite similar to the Tower card. I don't know, I'm getting that very strongly. So your person thinks that you feel as if that, yeah, things are a bit shaky. I'm even hearing that, yeah, you are probably wanting to um, move on from them completely. There's also something about that. And for those who are resonating, but it could just be for one person out there or two, in which you're still seeing this person, you are in a committed partnership with this person, they really think that you feel as if that it's best for you guys to part ways, or, yeah, move away from each other, to separate. There is something about that you felt as if that maybe it's best for us not to see each other for now. Whoa. I don't know what was that for, but I really heard that. Okay, what else? How do they think you feel about them? Are you kidding me? You got detached. And this is also, if I'm not mistaken, this is Justice card. Yeah. If it's actually the Justice card, they really think that you felt upset because they did something inappropriate. They're actually, yeah, feeling as if that you're unhappy with this relationship. So I'm getting that for some of you, it's a mixture of a lot of scenarios. Some of you are already in a committed partnership with this person. Some of you are even married. That's why I got the divorce card. So they're actually, thinking that maybe you're not happy with this marriage, with this partnership anymore, that you wanted to release them from your life. Okay? And even if you're not in a committed partnership, still the same thing. They feel that you are not willing to work on this partnership anymore, that you've detached yourself completely from this partnership, thinking that it's actually the best for the both of you. Most especially if they are guilty of doing something inappropriate, okay? Because I'm also getting that very strongly. Because I'm hearing that right now. They are pretty much guilty for how they actually treated you, which pushed you to, yeah, to walk away or to break up with them. Because again, they're highlighting how patient you are with a spiritual strength, that you try to be patient with this person. I keep on hearing, I wish I could clean up my act. I don't know, but I heard that. So, yeah, that's for some of you out there, not for all of you. Oh my gosh. All right, let's try to pull it more. How do they think you feel about them? Okay, you got milestone, details, details. Oh, okay. All right. So for some of you guys, they actually think that you feel as if that their work is more important than this relationship. I'm also getting that. I don't know what that for, but I got that very clearly from spirit. So they're thinking that you feel as if that either it's their work, which is actually more important than being in a relationship with you. Maybe that's why there is something about choice. Like they've decided to put their focus more in their work than to be in a committed partnership with you. Number two, what I also heard is that they're also thinking that you're putting more of your focus on career. That it's actually you who's not interested to, yeah, build a really serious relationship with them. So again, only take what applies because there's so many scenarios as well for group number 3. I notice group 2 and group number 3 has a lot of mixed energies. And also with this word clarity. So again, it's still the same thing. They're actually thinking that you got really confused since you got the lost card and you're actually searching for some clarity. Like, what do you want? What are we going to do about this? Where is this heading? Okay. Can we still work on this partnership? So again, they're also thinking that you're looking for some answers. You're looking for some clarity. Whoa. Alrighty. So let's move on to the next set of cards. How do they think you feel? Oh my gosh. They think you feel as if that you have a lot of regrets. Okay. Maybe because of they're thinking that you're unhappy about how things are. They're thinking that maybe if only you were given a chance to do things differently, you would not be with them or you would not want to deal with them at the very beginning stages. All right. So, yeah, this is what they think you feel, that you are in deep regret. For some of you with a regret card, that you're still dwelling in the past, okay, that you're having a hard time letting go of the past and you're still feeling very much hurt over it, that it's hard for you to detach from it. So again, only take what applies. Let's see what else. Quieting the mind. Oh my gosh. Now, with this quieting the mind, this is what they think you feel. You feel as if that you needed to get some space, all right? Like, I need some time to think, or I wanted to be at peace because I'm really feeling so confused about how things are going in our connection. I'm getting anxious. I'm trying to find some answers. I need to quiet my mind. I need to relax. I need to take a breather. This is also what they think you feel, okay? That you are probably also overwhelmed yourself. All right, what else? Yeah, because you got walking away. See, I told you. This is what they think that you feel. Either you feel as if that it's best for you guys to separate. Because again, you got the breakup card, right? Either this is you deciding to file for a divorce or to part ways with them, to walk away from the connection because you needed some peace of mind, all right? Or that you cannot handle things anymore. And for some of you, they even think that you are in deep regret. Whoa. I noticed for group 3's reading, it's a totally different energy from group 1, group number 2. Like, there's a lot of heaviness, okay? I'm really picking that up. But let's see. What else? Yeah, because you got realization. You got trust. And you got creation. So your person is saying, or they think, that you feel as if that you've realized that maybe it's best to break up. Maybe it's best for you guys to part ways because it's not healthy for the both of you. For some of you with a trust card, They think that you feel as if that, yeah, um, you need to protect yourself. You need to shield yourself from this person. But for others of you, I'm getting that it's the other way around. They think that you feel as if that you can't understand them. All right. That you were trying to understand them. You were trying your very best to connect and reach out, but they're the ones who are kind of like blocking you from their life. And so they think that you feel as if that, okay, all right, it looks like they're not interested or that they're still very much cold on me. So maybe it's best to walk away. Maybe this is really not going to work. That's also what I'm hearing. But for others of you, this is you, the viewer, all right? They think that you feel as if that it's best to establish boundaries, that you don't want to be with them anymore. You wanted to, yeah, some sort of like a barrier. That's really what I'm getting here with this image of a bubble, like you're trying to protect yourself. Some of you probably also decided to distance yourself from this individual. For some of you, I'm also hearing very strongly that your person is actually thinking that, again, that you feel as if that it's best to put your focus on other things in your life. Either you're putting your focus more on your work. I keep on getting that you're thinking that maybe if this is somebody that you're working with, because I'm also getting that as well for group number 3, that you chose to, yeah, put your focus more in your career and not about this relationship anymore. That you've realized that it's causing a lot of, yeah, negative impact on the entire partnership. I don't know. I'm getting that for group number 3 as well. Maybe you are inquiring about a person that you are, for instance, in a business partnership with, and then you're also lovers, or at least you have feelings for each other. But I really got that as well for group number 3. Quite interesting. Okay, let's try to pull it more. How do they think you feel? You got completion. All right. Peace. Pleasure. Blessings. Okay. All right. So, based on these 3 cards, I'm getting a different scenario now. So, for some of you, they think that you feel as if that, yeah, things are actually going well in the connection, that you're happy, they're also happy. All right. And that this connection can actually grow even more. That's also what I'm picking up. But for some of you, I'm more of like getting that, yeah, you've decided to walk away. And since you decided to walk away from this partnership, they think that you actually feel as if that, yeah, you're perfectly fine without them. All right. That it was a blessing in disguise that you're no longer together and that you're feeling more at peace now yourself. And then lastly, what they're also thinking that you feel about them is that maybe you're actually thinking that they're okay with how things are in their life, that they're actually putting more of their focus on their, yeah, let's just say career. All right. They're enjoying whatever it is that they're doing right now. All right. Again, those are the messages that's coming through based on these 3 cards. So only take what applies. Let's pull it more. How do they think you feel about them? Oh my gosh. You got the adventure card. So they really think that you feel okay. All right. You feel okay? Now, if this is somebody that you're still seeing and you're currently dating this person, because again, like what I said, I'm picking up mixture of energies for group 2 especially and group number 3. Where some of you, not necessarily, there's a lot of drama going on in your connection. Maybe you're inquiring about a person that you just met or you're still, currently dating this person, okay? Now, if that's the case, what your person is thinking about how you feel about them is that you're feeling good. You're enjoying, all right? And yeah, that you love the energy between you both, the exchange of energy, the chemistry. You got the pleasure. Maybe you guys are just starting out because egg is also talking about new beginnings. So I feel this is definitely for some of you who are still getting to know more about this person, or this is somebody that you just recently met. So again, this person is actually thinking that you're enjoying, that you're actually having fun. But for some of you, or those who are resonating with, you've decided to pull away, again, they're actually thinking that you're happy, okay? That you're feeling more at peace now. You're feeling much more okay now without them. Wow. Again, only take what applies, all right? So let's pull up another set of cards. How do they think you feel about them? Best friend. Disguise. Oh, all right. Okay. Now it's making sense. Are you freaking kidding me? You got the friend zoned. You got best friend and you got friend zoned. All right. So, okay. Here's what I'm seeing. For some of you guys, you are probably inquiring about a friend, okay? Either the both of you have feelings for each other, all right? Or one of you have feelings for the other, all right? Let's just put it that way. But this is actually what they think you feel. You probably feel as if that, yeah, they friend zone you, or that they don't feel the same way about you. And that's why you decided to walk away. Okay? That's for some of you. Others of you, what your person is thinking that you're actually feeling about them is that maybe you're just seeing them as a friend. Okay? So that's a different scenario now. Only take what applies, all right? They're thinking that you only see them as a friend, and they're kind of like afraid. That's why I got the disguise card. Like they're trying to hide what they truly feel. They're afraid that if they try to open up to you and tell you, hey, I like you, that you're going to be friend zoning this person. All right. And so they really think that you feel as if that they're just a friend and nothing more. Whoa. Only take what applies. All right. Okay. Let's try to pull up another set of cards. Gosh, there are so many scenarios as well for group number 3. How do they think you feel about them? See? Unrequited love. What did I tell you? Because you got the friend zone card. So either, they think that you don't feel the same way, okay? Or that you really don't feel anything for them, but just a friend, okay? That's why I got the friend zone. Or that there's not enough attraction anymore or chemistry going on between you and this person. And again, this is what they think that you feel. Oh my gosh, you got worth waiting for in reverse. So they really think and feel that maybe you're not really hoping that this could go somewhere, or that you're not waiting for them anymore. Most especially for those who are resonating with in the past, you are still hopeful, or you are still waiting for this person to make a decision, or you try to hold on. Because look at this. Let's go back to one of the cards they got. He's trying to hold on to this wall, right? And maybe you were really trying as much as possible to be patient. You're still hoping and you're still holding on to it until you decided to pull away because you can't stand it anymore. It's not going anywhere, I don't think that it is worth my time So that's why this came out in reverse. So for some of you, this is actually what they think that you're feeling, that you've lost patience, that it's not worth waiting for them anymore. Okay, let's get one last card from this deck. Oh my gosh, let go of control issues. So this is also what they think that you feel about them, all right? Either you feel that they are so impatient, they're the ones who are impatient, or they wanted to be in control of the situation. For others of you with this let go control issues, like what I said, you felt as if that it's best to detach or something about that, okay? Because again, I'm picking up a lot of energies as well for group number 3. There's so many scenarios where some of you guys, this is you. You felt as if that this is not the right person for me. I don't think that we're going to work together. I don't like how this person behaves. I'm done. I'm exhausted. You're probably also tired of the cat and mouse games. I'm also hearing that when I saw this let go control issues. All right. And so some of you are thinking that maybe, yeah, I need to walk away from this. I can't just put up with these games. And this is what they think you feel. They can't stand with all these, things in the relationship anymore. The drama, the control, the cat and mouse games for some of you. Wow. All right. What else? How do they think you feel about them? Yeah, they feel that you were heartbroken. Okay. They feel that you think that there's a lot of toxicity. I was just talking about that. Or you felt abused. Oh my gosh. Wow. No wonder I could pick up a lot of heaviness. All right, let's try to pull it more. Yeah, talking in reverse. So they really feel that you are no longer interested to talk to them. You've put up some walls, just like what I said. Remember the trust card? Maybe at one point you were still hopeful, just like what I said. You're still waiting for them to message you until you got really tired. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't do this anymore. I can't put my life on hold and wait for this person to make a decision or wait for this person to message me. And again, this is what they think that you feel, all right? Ooh, cards are flying out. What is this? Ooh, twin flames. So yeah, for some of you guys, this could be a twin flame connection. Quite interesting. For group number 2, it's a karmic connection. If we're actually going with the labels. Yeah, but this could be your twin flame, group number 3. So before we actually wrap things up, and by the way, look at that, polar opposites. So your person is definitely thinking that you are kind of like not interested anymore because you have realized, because you got the realization card, that you guys are totally different from each other, that you can't actually blend well. All right. So before we wrap things up, I'll be pulling up some messages from your person. Okay. Let's see what is it that they wanted to tell you right now. Oh, hold up. I forgot this one deck. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forgot this deck. Let's pull this up first. I almost forgot this one. Yeah, solid foundation. Oh my gosh, hot and reverse unity. Yeah. So I'm really getting here that this is what they think that you feel. You felt as if that there's not much, growth, or it lacks a solid foundation, okay? There's a lack of balance, because I'm going to be reading this as balance as well. And again, with this attraction in reverse, they really think that you don't feel the same way about them anymore because of these things. Because of the lack of balance, there's lack of trust, there's a lot of heaviness, toxicity, and also clarity, right? Because some of you really felt lost and confused about this connection. So there you go. All right, now let's pull up some messages coming from your person. I almost forgot that card or that deck. Let's see. Message for group number 3 from their person. Okay, so this is their message. I am going through a roller coaster of emotions and I won't admit it. This is what they wanted to tell you. What else? I feel alone and in the dark. Where is my light? So they're also seeing you as their light, okay? But maybe because of their ways or their behavior, some of you decided to just pull away because it's too much, all right? There's a lot of toxicity. That's why I could pick up a lot of heaviness. So yeah, your person wanted to tell you this, that they're actually feeling alone and they're actually in the dark. It's like dark night of the soul. I am not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. This came up for group number 2. So yeah, your person wanted to tell you this message. They feel as if that they cannot meet your expectations or that they're feeling overwhelmed, just like what I said. All right. Yeah. With all these 3 cards, I'm really picking up your person is feeling overwhelmed right now. So let's try to pull up 3 more cards. Any other message from their person for group number 3? Ooh, sex with you. Maybe that's why I got the hot card, right? Some of them, maybe they don't want to be in a relationship or not yet ready to be in a serious partnership. But they're more interested to be in an intimate partnership with you. Some of you, maybe, yeah, it started off that way. It's more physical. But when it comes to emotional relationship and all that, that's, something that is lacking here. So either your person is not quite interested to be in a really serious commitment, but they just enjoy, the physical relationship, okay? Oh, wow. So, yeah, maybe for some of you guys, at one point, you were intimate with this individual. So they kind of like also missed that, maybe, because he got sex with you, or they could not forget about that. I am blocked. So, 2 things. Either you block them or they're emotionally blocked, okay? Because if you notice, your person is quite blocked off as well, all right? Especially that there are a lot of emotions or there are a lot of things, let's just put it that way, that they're trying to hide. Okay, so they're kind of like blocked off as well. So let's pull up one last card for you guys. What else? Message for group number 3 from their person. I was hurt by you. Oh my gosh. Ooh. So yeah, for some of you guys, this person wanted to tell you that you hurt them. Okay, because it says I was hurt by you. Most especially if it's actually the viewer who decided to pull away. Because again, like what I told you guys, there's so many energies, there are so many scenarios. Only take what applies. But it really got that too, that some of the viewer who chose this pile, you were the one who decided to walk away. They can't stand with their ways anymore or can't put up with their behavior anymore. So yeah, if you were the one who decided to pull away from this connection or avoid this person. You probably block this person. They're still holding on to some resentment, okay? They're saying you hurt them. Oh my gosh. Well, there you go. Group number 3. I hope you actually enjoyed this reading. And again, I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.